Okay, welcome everyone to questionable quality Gran Turismo tutorial part 1. And today's episode is about the second of the expert seasonal events in Gran Turismo 5. And the challenge is Lotus Elise 111R around Tsukuba circuit, 5 laps, winner takes all. First of all, I will check the driving options, show them around. And it's a good job I did, because for some reason the traction control has been set to 5. I left it at 0 yesterday, so that's very weird. But anyway, manual transmission, all aids are off, and for me controller steering sensitivity is at 7 at the maximum level, so because that helps me drive the car a bit better, it makes it react a bit better. On the setup side, it's pretty much a stock setup. It's pretty well limited as far as the regulations go. Use power limiter to make the absolute maximum power out of it. You probably need to adjust it after every time you try this test, because the car's power goes slightly up or slightly down after each race. Apart from that, there's only few things to change. I have the fully customizable transmission fitted, and I have set the top speed to 149 miles an hour. I haven't bothered to change this single gear ratios, although it might help, especially if you want to short shift around the track to keep the car on the rev range a bit better. Twin plate clutch, semi-racing flywheel fitted, of course, to keep the car a bit better on the power. And I haven't fitted the limited slip diff, customizable limited slip diff, because I didn't have any need for it for this race. Few suspension tweaks, ride height down to the minimum because Tsukuba is very smooth, and a bit more camber angle. I have it at 1 degree to make the car turn a bit better. And tires are sports hards, which is what this challenge requires. So that's the best you can have. Okay, so that's it for the setup, and let's go for the drive and see how this pans out. Okay, here we are, getting ready to go. Now the key when driving this car on this circuit is to be patient on the throttle. It's very easy to use the throttle to get the car sideways, and it's good fun, but it always costs you time. So here we go to the second corner. On the first lap you can brake after the sign for this corner, because your entry speed is lower than on a hot lap. About 60 miles an hour on the exit of that first corner. Then to the second corner, brake on the rumble strips, down to second gear. You can get on the power pretty early there, but it's on the other hand, it's quite easy to understeer the car into the barriers. Passing that first car is always annoying, because it's always on that bridge corner. Brakes for the hairpin at the sign, then cut in late to make the maximum exit speed there. About 60 miles an hour is a good exit speed from that hairpin. Then to the last corner, brake at the last shadow, dab of brakes down to 4th, keep the car on the inside, provided there's no one there to ruin your line. Let's see, well, that worked reasonably well, I guess. Brakes before the sign for the first corner, down to second. Not on the throttle too early. About 60 miles an hour on the exit, that was okay, not brilliant. Brakes on the rumble strips down to second. Let's see if we can take this guy before that corner. No, we'll need to bypass on that corner. Down to third, on the inside curb, on the outside. About 70 miles an hour is a good exit speed from that corner. Then down here, brake on the sign for the hairpin. On the throttle early but smooth. about 60 on the exit. That could have been better. And 5th on the straight again, last shadow, brakes, turn the car in, missed the apex by a bit there. Then patient on the throttle, not on the throttle too early. Use all the curbs, about 90 on the exit, that was okay. Brake before the sign for the first corner again. Okay, let's see if we can take the left side past this guy. That was pretty good pass. Brake on the rumble strip. Patient on the throttle. Then this corner just tap off brakes and down to 3rd and early on the throttle. Smooth line through 75 miles an hour on the exit. That was excellent. Brakes on the side, down to 2nd, take the wide entry, cut in so that you can get on the power early and get a good exit speed. Now to the last corner again, brakes down to 4th, take the car to the inside, keep the car under control. Then on the power on the exit, use the curb, 90 miles an hour, hitting all the marks there. Now approaching this next guy, I hope we can get a good point in track to pass him. Let's see if we can do a massive out-braking move here. That did not go well. That cost us time, that might have cost us the race. Also seems to have cost us some nerves as well. Okay, need to get back in control here. Okay, reasonably good exit from there, and also I can get a draft from that guy. This. Brakes down to 4th, might need to take the outside line here past this guy, which cost us more time. Well, 103 lap time anyway, so it was not that bad, despite a whole manner of chaos. 65 on the exit, that was good. Let's see if we can catch this last dude. 2nd, careful on the throttle. Okay, good exit. I think we might just be able to outbrake this guy to the hairpin here. Bit of a slight job, but that was good enough. Yep, there he is. Now just need to make the way through the last corner. We'll take it easy. Brake a bit early, not to make a complete mess of it embarrassingly on the last corner. Give it some throttle and take the finish line. 103.6 last lap. That was pretty good. And that's the way how you complete this race. Just need smoothness, reasonably error-free running, good exit speeds from the corners. Those are the keys for this race. And also pretty good overtakings are handy, but of course you cannot always affect those. And there you are. That was our first part of our questionable quality Gran Turismo tutorials. We'll possibly have some more later on, if well, frankly, if we can be bothered. Oh, I have completed this earlier. I didn't get any rewards therefore, but what you get out of completing this race is some racing apparel. Apparently, I haven't actually used those. But you also get a hang on, you got a level 22 gift card ticket. I got out of it a Zonda LM race car, which is a standard car, but it is pretty cool. Tried it around Tsukuba. Pretty neat car. But okay, so that's everything from this time. Bye for now.